Happy holidays, everyone. It's Amanda here with your teen rune scopes. Just a quick reminder, your teen career and finance rune scopes are now available for purchase over on Vimeo On Demand channel. The link is below for those of you that are interested in getting a preview of teen regarding, work, career, finance, studies, money, all of that good stuff. The link's below. Just click or tap show more, or the little arrow beneath the video to open the details section. You'll find that link and everything else I talk about, all the other details regarding the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do encourage you to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, because that will ensure that you are notified whenever I upload new content. And you don't want to miss the end of the month, because I will be posting the yearly overview readings here on YouTube. For teen, so for every sign, you definitely don't want to miss that. So click subscribe if you haven't already done so. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini Tarot by Luigi Scapini. And then for your spiritual guidance reading for her, the link also below. It is different from the career and finance. Those are going into the teen channel, and these are finishing out the teen channel. But this is part 2 of your reading. I'll be pulling one card from Madame Endora's Fortune Cards. And this features artwork by Christine Philippak. So that link again is below for those of you that want to check that out and get some additional wisdom and spiritual guidance about how to handle the energies of her. All that being said, let's jump in and see what the last month of the year holds for you. Hiya, Gemini. It's Amanda here. I'm getting ready to dig into the rune bag for teen. Let's see what is going to be going on with Gemini. What will help the most of you the most? What my Geminis need to know in her. So happy to be rid of this year. I don't know about you. So happy to see it go. Has not been an easy year. I don't think for anybody. If it's been an easy year for you, savor it. Hopefully that trend will continue indeed. All right, there it is. As always, Gemini, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply specifically to you. Some are going to be for the other Geminis that are watching. I'll be connecting with their energy as well, so their messages will come through also. That's why I always encourage you to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That will contain additional messages for you usually. Sometimes I will be connecting with you specifically through your rising sign rather than your sun sign energy. If you would like a reading that is far more specific though and takes out all the guesswork, the only way I can connect with you personally is if you schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype. They are $. Now is an excellent time to schedule that. I normally book up really quickly in January. So if you want to beat the rush and get a reading for me, contact me now and we will get that set up for you. I'll try to get you in before I go away on the holidays. Let's see, in general, what's going on with Gemini? Challenge or focus is where we always start. So, well, your challenge or focus is coming up as the King of Wands. So this is fire sign energy. It could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries energy in your life. This could be a boss or somebody kind of over you, your supervisor, a father, a grandfather, an authority figure of some sort. There's just some sort of disruption around this person and they haven't maybe been able to get back with you about something. I feel like you are waiting on communication from this person. And you know it's coming, but it's like, gosh, I would kind of like to have that answer before I go on vacation, or I'd kind of like to hear from you before, or, because I don't know, the feeling I get from this energy, Gemini, is like, if I don't get this kind of I feel like for maybe this is work. Like if I don't get this locked down before he's out or before I'm out for the holidays, it's going to come back on me somehow, even though I'm not the one that didn't, cross all the T's and dot the I's. So if you're watching this on the number side, maybe just to take a look at everybody's schedules, especially your team or your boss or your supervisor. This could also be a female. Sorry, he's coming up as a male, but he could just as easily be a female boss or someone else that you are, like, you need something from, you need an answer from. Now, for some of you, this could be a realtor. This could be somebody you're trying to like close on a property or trying to sell a property and you're waiting to hear. But got a lot of people selling property at the end of the year, which is normally comes up more in the spring and summer. But yeah, we got the root of house and harvest and like, patiently waiting, new beginnings, offers. Kind of it's like I want to set off on a new journey, but I need, was this offer accepted? I got to wait and hear back. So that's the challenge, I think, just waiting to hear back. Now, some of you may be getting some unexpected news, like an offer could be turned down, or, you have to go higher if you want to purchase the property, or a deal may fall through if you reject an offer that you feel is lower. But, if you're offering lower than asking price, sometimes sometimes here at least, if you're offering over, you still get outbid. It just kind of depends on the neighborhood and how people are vying for the same property. But this rune symbolizes there's something that's just out of your hands. It's like turned down by someone else through no fault of your own, or people just change their minds. We always have free, you and everybody else has free will, so people can always change their minds about something. But Mercury's retrograde, that's not going to help us out much when it comes to deals and contracts. It's actually never a good idea if you can avoid it, to sign a contract, sell a property, start a new job, or any of that kind of stuff when Mercury's retrograde. You can if you have to. You got to do what you got to do. You can't stop life just because of the planets. But if you can, wait until after it goes direct, which I believe is November 23rd, but you definitely double check the dates with your favorite astrologer, or it'll be in any horoscope that you read for the month for those dates that Mercury's retrograde. And if you can either do it before or take care of it afterwards, you're going to get a better deal. Like you'll be happier with the contract, or you'll be happier with the job or the property or the way it works out. Because the present energy is Two of Wands, and there's the tarot card that's coming up. And then, this rune of house and Yera. So, for some of you, this could be a legal issue, an inheritance, a settlement that involves property or possessions coming to you, or something someone left to you. But the Two of Wands, there's an element of, should I take this or should I hold out for better? Should I stay or should I go? Should I accept this offer or should I wait to get a higher offer? Should I leave now or see if I can find something better? If you're thinking that of a property and you're just kind of like, well, maybe your house is already sold and you're like, you like a property, but you don't love it. You're not getting that feeling like, oh, this is exactly home. This is the right place. Then, it's probably going to be best to wait. But again, you'll have to make that decision yourself. I really feel like, though, when you walk into the right place, you just know it. If you're purchasing a home, it just feels, you can picture your stuff around, you start decorating in your head, and, you can't wait to get your stuff in there and get settled. If you're not having that feeling about a property, Gemini, no matter what even if you've got to be out of your place, maybe shack up with friends or your boyfriend or your girlfriend for a little while, or maybe look in, get a hotel room for a little bit until you find the right place. Don't feel rushed, because this rune talks about divine timing. It's a little bit, actually has a lot in common with the Wheel of Fortune tarot card, karma, and, all things at the right time. Sometimes there's an element, though, of you got to wait for the harvest just a little bit longer. Your ship's going to come in, but if you're feeling doubtful, that's not your ship, right? If you're not feeling like, oh, yeah, I can jump on this and sail all the way, then that's just not the right place for you. Same with offers coming at you. If you're like, well, man, that's really undervalue, or, that's really not giving me what the house appraised for, this property appraised for, or this settlement is not commensurate with what I went through, right? So, and it'll be different for all of you. Some will decide to accept. Maybe you consult with a lawyer, or you talk to someone, get some advice. Others of you will decide, no, that's not fair, or that's not enough, or this is not the right home for me. that sort of energy. The help that's coming in, we've got the Three of Swords. This is an odd card to get in the help position. But I mean, it does indicate that any delays or any with Canas here in reverse, indicating a severance of ties or a closing of a door. Whatever falls through, whatever you have to leave behind, it's going to be a help to you, even though you're not thinking at the time. So that deal that falls through, it was flawed, or you were going to get the shaft, or somebody was going to put one over on you, or that house that you wanted had lots of problems. That were maybe hidden from you. Maybe somebody was trying to deceive you or manipulate you in some way. So absence or distance, so also not hearing back from someone. It's kind of like, this would be one of those things that where it's like, well, if somebody's not giving you the information, you send out a last email, hey, I'm going to be out these dates and I was waiting to hear back from you regarding this, then they have no excuse when you come back for asking, why isn't this done, or why didn't this get taken care of? So I think, yeah, it's just saying, if somebody's not doing their job or not doing their part or trying to betray you in some way, or like kind of put one over on you, then, it's time to you can only do what you can do. Right. And that's what Hagels kind of says too. So there's something going on in her that the challenge is it's out of your hands. It's like, yeah, here's a decision, but what, so you can take an offer or not, or, I'm not going to accept that. You can go higher or not. That is kind of the attitude you have to have, but that's going to be a help to you to have that attitude. I feel like on any deals for Gemini, you have to be prepared to walk away in order to get what you really want. So, and that can be difficult when we are really, when we really want something, right? Or when we are really invested in something. And for some of you, this could be a relationship. For some of you, this fire sign could be someone you're really interested in. It doesn't have to be about work, although I feel like for you, this is a work situation. But for those of you that this is a relationship involving a fire sign, it seems like you're wanting to maybe take things to another level, because I got homes and, solidifying, you wanting to get married. Two of Wands can also be, like there's a strong physical attraction, like the sex is good, but now it's like, somebody may be wanting to solidify this. Either this person, because he's coming up in the upright, so I don't feel like this person is causing you trouble intentionally. If it's the boss not getting back to you or somebody delaying, it's just they're thinking about it, or it slipped his mind or her mind. For others of you, this is somebody who is maybe not ready for whatever you're ready for, or maybe you're not ready for whatever they're ready for, because they may be talking about, let's get a place, let's move in together, let's, maybe this is a long distance relationship and they're kind of like, hey, we need to move closer. Or maybe you're saying, I want to move closer to you, or I want you to move closer to me. And they're not getting back to you, or there's like a delayed response. You have to be prepared, Gemini. I think that if you're not fully in a relationship, maybe this is somebody you've been kind of dating exclusively, but, or even dating casually for a while. The help available to you is that if you're interested in somebody else, or if you feel like they've got somebody else or are interested in somebody else, the help is going to be to just kind of end that situation. Because you don't want to be strung along, and it's certainly not going to do you any good to string someone along. Because I feel like some of you already have somebody you're really interested in, and maybe are keeping this fire sign kind of on the leash, or vice versa. You feel like they're doing that to you. But Gemini, I have to say, sometimes it can be you that kind of does that. You can be the one to have multiple people. Because Geminis just tend to attract a lot of people. You can't help it. You're just awesome that way. I mean, But yeah, I mean, this person is coming up as a really genuine person. They really, I feel if this is a romantic relationship, they want a partnership with you. They want things to go deeper and be more serious. And if you're not feeling that, it's only fair to let this person go. Because the Three of Swords can talk about somebody finding out they've been betrayed or lied to or deceived in some way. So if it's you that this has happened to, it will come out and in the relationship. Or it could be this person finding out that you've been doing it to them. Either way, it's going to come out because the help is to release you from this situation that you don't really want. This could also be the decision to divorce yourself from a relationship, from a marriage, or from a situation. It's like, I am just done with this situation. I have found something better or someone better that I really want. Because this is a rune of victory and a rune of going after something that you really want and kind of just not caring what's in your way. You've got a beeline. You're very focused on, this is the outcome I'm going to get. And I'm moving on. I'm leaving this behind. For some of you, maybe this is a situation or a relationship that's been kind of hanging around, but then, you finally get the reason. And it'd be difficult. This is not the easiest energy to deal with. But again, coming up as a help to you, at least it's going to allow you to not stay in that energy any longer. But, maybe this is the guy you've put on hold. This is guy or girl that you really want, and they've been waiting on you to get a divorce, or for that to be final, and tired. They're getting tired of being the third person, and maybe just tell you that. Maybe just be like, look, I'm done if you don't finalize this, because we can't move forward with any plans. We can't really be in a relationship until you're out of this. So, interesting reading here, Gemini. This could be a job. It could be somebody, saying, hey, we want you to come work for us, but you can't work for that other company too. There could be like a conflict of interest going on. Like, you can't work for me and work for the competition. Especially if you've got your own home-based client business, Gemini, you could be getting that sort of information, like a new offer coming in, but it is like you're going to have to leave that one behind. Again, should I stay or should I go? It's going to come down to, I think, who offers the most money. That's kind of, or other perks, like, just be practical about it. And I know you will be. What must be accepted? Get the Magician in reverse here, next to Gifu. And Ansu's the rune of communication. Well, in the reverse, this is somebody who can be a little bit narcissistic. I'm not going to lie here, Gemini. And it could be you. Just saying. Not saying it's all of you, but it could be. These energies always work both ways. But no matter who it is, this is somebody who, they are a rock star in their own mind. Like, they, whatever they say goes. And everybody else should just fall in line and do exactly what they, say. And, you could be feeling that someone feels this way and is trying to kind of, muzzle you. Who's coming through, keep you from moving on, keep you in a box. Maybe this person's energy, it's too much for you. Fire signs can sometimes be a little, it takes a certain kind of person who wants all of that energy directed at them because they have a lot of, fire about them. It's no joke. So you not be able to give them the attention that they need. You feel like you're just not equipped to, you don't have that much to give. And some of you feel like it's like always what they need, but I don't get that back, or I'm feeling like there is something off balance here. Some of you could be literally in love with a rock star, and that they could be just very, their energy could be like that. And you're going to have to think, can I put up with this? Is this worth leaving this person for? Or is this, there's just an element of, with the Magician in the upright, he has everything he needs to move ahead. He's got all the skills. He's got all the wisdom. He's got all the education he needs to move forward. In the reverse, there's something still to be learned here. Somebody's not getting it. And it does seem to have something to do with a partnership, with a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a business partnership. Like there's, yeah, anybody who's kind of acting like, oh, I want you, but only on terms, or, you're not good enough. This could be somebody making you feel like, you're not all that, Gemini, or trying to make you feel that way because it makes them feel better. And this could be happening in a job interview. This could be this client or this other company trying to kind of steal you away from someone else, trying to talk you into it by acting like they're too good for you. Like if I act like I'm too good for Gemini, that's going to get Gemini to really want to come work for me, or, want to leave this other lover, or it's all a ploy to get you to leave a situation here. Or Gemini, again, you could be doing this to somebody else. Answers is here, though, indicating that this could be happening in a business sense, in a job interview, to do with some sort of offer for a settlement. It's like, well, if you turn this down, that's it. We're not, we're going to have to go to court, or we're going to have to go further. And I definitely would not believe whatever is said in her, Gemini, because and again, that Mercury retrograde energy is obscuring the facts, right? Everything's, the truth is gonna come later, but especially threats, because I feel like this card can sometimes be threats, like do this, or, especially coming up with the Magician in reverse, do what I want, or you're not gonna like the consequences, whatever. But the outcome of her here, you've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this is feeling overwhelmed, overburdened with all of this. You may be feeling some anxiety, or feeling pressed or forced to accept a situation or do something that you don't really want to do, or that you don't know yet is the right decision. And I would say if anybody is doing this to you, they're not the right person to be in a relationship with. They're not, it's not the right job to go to. It's not the right opportunity. Cause this is a game player, right? The Magician in reverse. He's a trickster. He's like Loki in Thor or, Loki in runic folklore. The trickster, you can't trust anything. He can take different forms. He can dress up anything that he's talking about to make it look desirable when really it's just an illusion. So, and I'm surprised I don't see the Seven of Cups here, but I'm seeing it in my head. It just popped in my head. Delusions of grandeur someone has. Hopefully it's not you, Gemini, and I don't think it is for most of you. I feel like this is somebody trying to talk you into something, or talk you into something that you're not ready to do, or a commitment you're not ready to make, or a contract you are not ready to sign yet. And it would be wise of you to put it off until after Mercury's direct. But let's jump over to Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle Madame Endora's fortune cards. I want to see if we can get some more clear-cut spiritual guidance and advice about this, especially this Magician in reverse and this Three of Swords. I want to see what further guidance they can give us for how to handle that for you in the month of November. Meet me over there. Link again is below. Thanks for watching, Gem, and I'll see you back here next month.